we're seeing methods here from Scumpy.
Maybe hop on board Spaceless team.
Spacely?
We didn't watch them, I don't think,
Gotcha.
at all.
Let's go on Spacey right here. Play Spacey. Oh, my Spacey. Every time I switch someone, they die. Let's go Trizy. Trizy. Just actually
It's a curse.
Yeah, it is. I hate doing that to people. I feel bad.
Even at Gamescom.
Oh yeah, it's always
So watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's in any game, it's always the same thing. So
Yeah.
as you see Trizy right here, he's running pretty much an M8 with Select Fire, which is pretty much one of the most common setups for an M8 right now.
Yep.
I think the further we get into the game, the more people will stray away from Select Fire once they notice it's not that great. I feel like the Type 25 is like better fully auto assault.
Definitely, yeah, because if you use the grip, it's pretty similar to an ACR. It's not as strong, but it's pretty good. I think it's better than the M8.
I feel like the M8 is only good burst and like for long range.
I agree.
Close range is still good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's I just see Trizy destroy.
He just
pretty
basically
much just shut down what we said. Pretty
Yep.
much like shut up, Rambo. I was fucking this boss. So as we see right here, actually he's interesting. He's cutting out the spawns
blocking
here.
the spawns.
Yeah, he was a bit further. Now we see the team is actually rotating back as they realize that real fast as Trizy blocked that. But that's going to be weird because the last player Trizy kill was actually on the respawn timer still. So it's going to be they're actually going to end up running this through middle, which is going to actually Scumpy got a big kill there. And Scumpy gets a big space on Scumpy. Let's try and hop aboard with him. Especially on a 3-kill streak. Let's see.
Two people on a 3-kill
streak. No one's in position to stop this, so he's actually going to get this cap. He's going to get some, at least a Hellstorm out of this, I think. Actually, no, he's got the drone, and that's it. So
the first cap's really big in this game.
Especially this map.
Yeah.
We were just playing. That was one of the maps we were playing. You can really control defensively. The more the game's on. Actually, Space is going big right there with a 2-piece. Now a 5-in-1, and does have the Hellstorm to his advantage. Now, I've asked this question to everyone today. What's your take on score streaks and how you should use them?
For my team, we save them. If we go up, save it until we really need it. So airstrikes, if they pull the flag and we can't make it to that cutoff, bomb the guy with the flag. Turrets, we'll save them usually the second round because I feel if we're up in the first round or we're tied, there's no point because we can just play defensively and there's no.
It's pretty much logic in the end.
Yeah.
Like you just want to make the best of it, and the best of it is whenever you're in a tough situation.
Yeah, don't waste it. Like, it's not a public match. You need to get kills that are meaningful.
Yeah, we saw Spacey there use his Hellstorm while we were talking. He just pretty much didn't kill anything with it.
Yeah.
Well, he really needed it. So
there was no reason. No one pulled a flag.
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
If there's 4 people dead and say there's 40 seconds left, and you guys can't get to your flag, then that makes sense. But
exactly,
there's still lots of time.
It's usually the 5th man that's not actually on the map. That's pretty much what we're trying to tell you guys. So I see Laguna here, Tone actually picking up another flag here. That's going to be 2-0.
Another cap.
It's going to be 2-0 for Team Spacely here as they're coming back. They lost the first map, as Karma pointed out. So it's going to be
margin.
They're making a push for a 1-1. What's your take on this map? Is there a good side or a bad side? I was asked earlier, and I don't really feel like there's a better side. I think the garage spawn is easier to defend on.
Yeah. This side, when we played it, I dropped like 30-something kills. You can easily spawn trap them from Lambo side when they spawn up in that top left corner.
Gotcha.
And either side though is really good. It's pretty even.
I just feel like defensively it's better to be
for sure.
on the garage side. There's more areas.
Watch the left, watch the right, and in the middle, and
you're pretty much not going to pull a flag unless. I feel like something people haven't used much. I don't know if your team's been using. That's one thing I started preaching on my YouTube videos. The fact that smoke is really, really useful in anything in this game.
The smoke grenades are big.
Smokes last so long in this game compared to previous game. It makes it so hard for a team to actually see through it and run through whenever something's going on. So in Hardpoint, for example, that's something I was watching you guys play NDS the other day on Poopy Stream. You guys were setting up on raid here, and you're on the ring, and they couldn't do anything because you guys had a perfect setup. But if it had a smoke in that situation, it breaks the setup because then it takes the player out of the equation. You can restore a choke point.
Yeah, definitely. Smoke grenades, I've seen a lot of people start to use them on Hijacked on the underground hardpoint. And if you throw a smoke grenade and an EMP down there, you can confuse the team that's holding down.
Oh, even the EMP. I didn't think about that. EMP and a smoke?
EMP.
That's actually a pretty good combination.
It's a pretty deadly combination.
For sure. Actually, that's an interesting thing to talk about. We were just playing Lynx, and I pretty much changed my profile name to his account, but I pretty much changed my classes to his. But he was using Hardwire, which immunes you to counter UAVs and EMP grenades. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone do that actually.
Me neither. That was the first time I don't know if it was using against us. I mean, pretty much after seeing that, I knew what he's using, so I just kind of not using the EMP
Yeah, I
grenades.
didn't use EMP grenades.
Maybe he's telling teammates.
That's one thing that's good about this game. That like watching kill cams and seeing what people use can really benefit you. Like, say there's a team all using grenades. Next game, or no, say they're not using grenades. Next game, just take off flak jacket.
Right.
You don't need it. Use a hard line, get some easy score streaks, and if they do use grenades, put flak back on.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I agree. I think having a coach in this game is actually going to be beneficial.
Yeah.
Like a coach can actually those are some things that you don't really want to pay attention to, but a coach can call out in mid-game, and while he's watching your screens, he can say, "Oh, look at them! None of them are using flat jacket. Put some grenades on."
Yep.
And he can also keep score of the score streak. So instead of just giving your mindset on what's going on and maybe helping your teammates call out a bit, there's a lot more to a coach in Call of Duty now. I feel like that's something that's really interesting to see happen.
Yeah. No, I think finally coaches will be beneficial in Call of Duty. So it should be interesting.
Top on board with Scumpy here. Always an interesting player to watch. And his team's down 2-0, and they got 4 minutes left to make some moves here. He's actually pushing towards the spawn, gets one. Using the Scorpion, can he probably get splash in the back? That's what he's worrying about. And actually, Mud Dog drops under his knife, making a huge play there, and they get that defensive play. So at this point, we got the minimap. Not sure. I don't think anyone's. Actually, there was a flag out, but it got stopped. So Scumpy's team here trying to get the return.
Do you feel from playing it that any gun is OP on LAN yet?
I feel on LAN like I've used the MSMC, the Scorpion, and the PW, and I feel like the PW is probably the best out of the three so far.
Really?
I really feel like the strength of the gun. I'm pretty sure that if you look at the stats, the PW is probably like the strongest with the MSMC as far as like damage per bullet.
Okay.
And I feel like the Scorpion is only going to be good on like maps where you can get really close range battles. Like right here, look at
he's got no
chance. He's done. He's like right here. He obviously picked up an MA at this point.
Yeah.
But if he keeps the Scorpion in this situation, he's pretty done. There's not much we can do even from that far. Like it's any kind of situation where you're in an open fight and it's a range, you're not going to win with a Scorpion.
Yeah, not at all.
So in my opinion, that's a meta game that people are going to get used to on LAN. And the discussion I was having with, I believe, Fadelize earlier, is the fact that once you do, maybe in hardpoint especially, you have like maybe one guy designated to be on the hill. Like a Scorpion on the hill is so strong, it's ridiculous. Like close range battles, Scorpion
rip people apart.
And that's one of the other points I made earlier, is the fact that the PW isn't as good. Like online, you can still kill close range, but if someone has a Scorpion against you, you're never going to kill him close range on LAN.
Yeah,
well, it's the opposite. If you're at range, sometimes online you can kill someone with a Scorpion, but you won't on LAN.
Yeah.
Like the balance is much more apparent.
For sure.
LAN. So we're still on board with Scump here. Let's see if anyone's doing really big things. Sender's got a 3 kill streak here.
I didn't even realize they capped a flag.
And yeah, they did get a flag cap actually. Yeah, something while we were talking. Sorry about that, guys. So let's see if Scumpy's team can bring it back here and tie this game up and possibly win it to take a 2-0 lead.
And they still have quite a bit of time. 2 minutes.
2 minutes for sure. And they're on the side that's probably easier to get a flag out. As you can see, they're being really cautious. Big gunfight there. And actually, he's kind of being undecisive there. Ooh, and runs with the Trizy. A little bit of undecision there. Ran pretty much 360. Wasn't really sure when to pull that out.
Yeah.
That's one of the things on this map that's hard. If you don't have a guy push through basketball, there's always a chance they'll spawn there.
Spawning there, yeah.
So that's really important. When you go for a flag on this map, guys, you can have that player like we saw Sender there push through the middle to get those kills, but the flag puller has to come from basketball to get it out legit.
Yeah.
Or else there's always that possibility of them spawning behind you while they pull it.
I feel that airstrike that he just did, he shouldn't have did that. They're only up by 1 flag. Or no, they're down.
They're down. I think he should have waited a bit too.
For
maybe,
sure. Maybe now it would be perfect.
Right now, exactly. Trying to make sure you get the cutoff, and you can call out as well.
That 5th man cutoff.
Exactly, and the UAV advantage. So
right now, he should actually look at his lightning strike.
Exactly. And that's
There's
huge
no
right
one back with him.
Yeah, so. Scumpy actually got. Scumpy got 2, and
they got a turret.
Sentry.
They got the 5th man back there.
The 5th man Sentry takes it. Is there a trophy system on that? I'm actually intrigued to see if there's a trophy system on that.
That's smart. They can't kill it then,
they can't kill it. That's something that Exposed actually pointed out today, and it's really important. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that for people using Sentries. Put a trophy system down.
That just shows people are learning new things every day on this game. I would have never thought that.
For sure, and that's really interesting to see. As there's a minute left of this game now. Who do you want to hop on board with? Who do you want to see go big?
Who are we watching right now?
We're watching
Scumpy's team
on screen.
Let's see if Space's team can bring it back.
Let's go with Mud Dog. We haven't seen Mud Dog yet, so let's see. He's got an M8. He's got he doesn't have select fire on it. So here's an interesting point we talked about earlier. He's got burst fire and fast mag, I believe, as it said on the bottom right. So 20 seconds left. doesn't seem like neither team's really trying. So we see pretty much Team Scumpy just defending, and Spacey's actually trying to go for a pull.
Oh.
As they get the pull, as you can see on the minimap, trying to switch through that player real fast as she gets taken out.
We're going to see an OT.
We're going to see it. I think this is the first one of the day. I don't think I've expected an OT yet, so there you go, guys. First time overtime at LAN for a local battles tournament, so it should be really interesting to see. We'll see how these teams play it. What's your take? Has your team practiced at all? Has your team got any overtimes? Because, I mean, comparing to like Modfare 3, you never really practiced OT because when we tied, we just replayed the map.
Yeah.
So
we haven't gotten OT yet. As far as my local no, we haven't played CTF a lot.
I got you.
Yeah. We played, as far as my real team, my local battles team, we haven't played a CTF.
Yeah, I'm talking about your real team.
Oh, real team, okay. We played, I think with the only CTF map we played is against Envy on Express. And we capped in 46 seconds in OT. Then we decided to camp in corners, and as you know, that never works. And they capped in 44 seconds.
That's like flipping a coin, dude. I hate when people do that. That's something that people have to realize, that as soon as you start sitting in corners at your base, if they look at those corners, you're not going to get that kill because they're going to have first shot on you.
Yeah.
They're expecting it, and you're not. So.
Yeah, don't play 4D when you go up.
Like, especially when there's 40 seconds, I feel like if you go for a break off, but you play it slower break off, and you just get you get that first kill.
Play safe, but not like in the back of your base.
Exactly, Because at that point, even then, you kind of give them almost an extra chance. If you kill them mid-map, you still get map control, so they got to kill you twice to get a pull.
Yeah, that's what we did. We gave them map control. And
exactly. You can't do that, especially with top teams like NDS and any other top team. That's really what you want to stay away from. As soon as you give them some space to move. And yeah, we got.
We might get a cap.
Methods?
Is anyone in their base?
Right now, actually, we got big plays. Actually, they have no one at the back of their base. Let's try to hop aboard someone on Scumpy's team. I think Scumpy's in position. Scumpy.
Someone needs to go back.
Actually, this is Team Scumpy. We're still on board here. They're trying to get a pull. And they try and get a pull. Scumpy picks up a big kill. Picks up two-piece. The flag has been pulled, though. Has Spacey. Space Scump getting 3. Can Scump get the 4 and the re?
Does anyone have an airstrike?
I don't think anybody has an airstrike at this point. And the flag is being
they're
going to get that re. And that is going to be it for this first set. Let's see how much time it's on the clock. We're at 3:36, so they got a minute 24 to do the exact same thing Team Scumpy did. And that's huge.
That's going to be tough.
And that's huge. That's such a moral banger when you were up 2-0 and you gave up the lead, and then
three flag caps,
and then they get a quick cap. Like anything under a minute and a half is pretty quick.
Yeah,
it's really like where you don't really have to go for a pull. You can just play it mid map and just play defensive. So
and this map it's pretty easy to control the 3 spots that they have to go to. So.
And yeah, they're on the garage side of defense too. So that's actually the hardest side to get a pull on.
It's going to be really tough for Spaces.
So let's hop over with Space here. You can see the clock ticking down. Already at a minute 10. And we can see Scumpy's team just playing really defensive, cutting out the chokes. Spacey actually choking some few shots there. He's going to, actually big. That was a huge kill. And his teammate dies too, so that was 4 down.
They're going to get maybe one or 2
push.
chances.
Yeah, we're just going to stay on board. Let's stay on board with Spacey here.
They're set up really well.
We just got some air. That's interesting though. I feel like I don't know.
They shouldn't have used it.
They shouldn't have used the airstrike. That's true. Even if obviously they might still win, but I'm just saying.
You never know what could happen.
Yeah, exactly. If they would have all died when they spawn and break, that would have been a chance to get something going. But they did get 4 down again. They actually got a pull there. Something I don't necessarily agree with because you're kind of giving yourself a chance to get countered. And that's something that could be really interesting. As you can see, they're all sitting on the back side. So they had another airstrike at that point. They did call it. And you can see that now there's only one player in the back. Let's try and hop aboard with him. I think it's Laguna. He's the last player in a chance to stop this, and he gets taken out, and that's going to be it. They went through the cap, and they ended up paying off.
Scumpy's team.
Where'd they go? So Link's just blamed me for his loss. Sorry. So that was it. That was 2-0, I think.
2-0, yeah.
So Team Scum going up 2-0 in round 2. There's going to be some interesting games here as we have
Search and destroy.